ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. On the sacred occasion of the birthday of the Bhagavad Gita. And if you ask which birthday, we say we stop counting after 5,000. After that, it really doesn't matter because the message of this Bhagavad Gita is so timeless that we can take things from the time that it was composed to now without a break. And this is because human beings more or less are the same, feeling dejected and rejected by all, having a sense of alienation and sorrow, anxiety. This is all human capital. This is not something that it's a modern emotion. Alienation is not a modern feeling, neither is sorrow nor anxiety. And this is where the Bhagavad Gita comes into the picture. Because human beings, wherever you go, are the same. And if you look back in time, it is still the same. And nowadays, the aspirations have become much more sophisticated, and the desires have taken on more and more complicated hues. But still, it is the same. The basic human being to whom the Gita's message is addressed is still very much the same. And therefore, it is very pertinent. Only in the human being there is the ability to desire moksha, to desire to be free of this daily grind of disappointment, upset, fear, and sorrow. And only in the human being is there the ability to receive this knowledge in the buddhi. And only in the human being that impetus to pursue this knowledge is also there. And what is that impetus? The impetus to pursue this knowledge is in the form of not liking oneself, feeling alienated from oneself, feeling a sense of self-loath, fear. All this is there. And so it's a blessing and a challenge. The blessing is that the human being is free enough to desire moksha and to pursue it. The challenge is that there is self-loath and resistance to overcome before one can desire this knowledge. So the two portions of the teaching of the Bhagavad Gita, which at the end of the chapter we repeat, Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu, the teaching of the Bhagavad Gita, which is like that of the Upanishads, which is the same as the Upanishad. Brahma Vidyayam, which is Brahma Vidya, which is the knowledge of oneself as whole, free, limitless, as one with Bhagavan, one with the whole Jagat, and there is nothing other than oneself. One walks in that glory, and that is Brahma Vidya. And then Yoga Shastre, Yoga Shastra, the day-to-day know-how of how to be in a non-resistant place in one's life in the everyday. How to be in a place of saying yes rather than no to life and all the opportunities and challenges it brings. These two are very much a package deal. You cannot have moksha without karma yoga. And yes, you can have karma yoga, but if after karma yoga you don't pursue moksha, it is like being dressed up, all dressed up with no place to go. So then the prayer should be, oh Lord, let there be more of you and less of me in me as me. More of Bhagavan in me means more objectivity, more accommodation, more compassion. Less of me means less of jiva, less of complaints. That is the prayer. So, Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much.